Tamworth's best festival coverage, 1287 2TM.
And back with our festival coverage continuing right across the day, all thanks to McDonald's, and joining myself and my guest co-host, Cole Renee, on the breakfast show this morning, an extended edition, is the one and only Golden Guitar winning singer-songwriter, Brad Butcher. Good morning.
Good morning, ladies. How are we?
Very well.
Good, thank you.
Good to see you.
It's nice to be here. It's nice to see you too.
How was the trip down from Queensland? I'd say sunny, but a fair bit...
We've had some good wet weather.
Yeah, I was going to say it's been more like wet Queensland.
My lawn's loving it.
Don't have to get cutting that grass?
Yes, no, that's a weekly job at the moment. I can't put that off. Look, the drive down was good. It was a long one. It's almost 12 hours for me to get down, and that's pretty much only stopping to refuel. But it's always exciting on the way down because, you know, Tamworth's that week of the year we all look forward to, and it's nice to be back here.
Yeah, and we were just sort of catching up off air, you know, talking about the year that was 2024. The last time you and I spoke was at the Gympie Music Muster, backstage. And I remember during that conversation, we just learnt that we were going to be seeing you on The Voice. And I think the first few episodes had aired, but we didn't know. You would have known what was to come. We, the general public, didn't. But what a ride that shaped up to be.
Man, even recording it was a ride. There was some left-hand turns that we didn't see coming, but we're really grateful for the way it all panned out. The way that they put the show together was really kind and shone everybody in their best light. And yeah, the way it's all, you know, washed up in the end has been really positive, and we're really grateful for that.
And on the show, we saw you team up with Tori Dark, fellow country music artist. After Leanne Rhymes said, "Hey, I don't want to lose either of yous. How about you go together in a duo format?" What was that like?
Leanne likes to break the rules. I learnt she likes to make it up as we go, and I'm glad she did. Teaming up with Tori has been nothing but a gift. You know, she's a beautiful human and a great singer and a great performer, and she likes to bedazzle things too, so she certainly brings something to the stage that I don't. So we've released a song together in the past couple of months. We did a version of Fleetwood Mac's "The Chain," which is been getting some really great response and great reviews. So we're really grateful for that.
And taking on a song such as "The Chain," I mean, Fleetwood Mac, one of the biggest, you know, bands of all time. That's a really interesting line to sort of tread, because a risky line. Yeah, that's probably a better way to put it, because you can't really, for the lack of a better way of saying it, stuff it up.
we knew we had to make it our own in some way, so we actually chopped it up. It's a shorter version than the original, so a little more poppy, I guess, in that respect. But it was also fun to just play with it. You know, we originally had the same lyrical setup in the second verse as the original, and we ended up chopping a line out of that. So it is quite different to the original, but in the same, like we said, we had to make it our own. And then our voices together on it just seemed to work. You know, that's one of those things that we didn't see. Leanne saw it on the show, and I'm really grateful for what she did and this opportunity that we have to perform together. It's really cool.
Now, tell me about your Tamworth. You've got a few shows. Where can we see you performing while you're here? It's
the busiest Tamworth I've had since pre-COVID. So I've got all my ticketed shows at the Tamworth Services Club. We had the first one last night, and then we've got another tomorrow at 2 p.m. with Brendan Radford, who's the special guest at that one. On Thursday, I have a songwriters round with Brendan again, Duncan Toombs and Tori in a songwriters round. That's at midday, again at the Services Club. And then my final show for the week is a band show at midday at the Tamworth Services Club. There are some other spots in between. So tonight at 8 o'clock at Hissy Fitz Cafe, there's a really cool thing they've started. It's called the Backstage Pass. So Dunk, Tori and I are going to be hanging out there again. We're going to play an acoustic song. It's not so much a gig, it's more a come and hang out with us and get to know us. It's like what we would be doing backstage on the road. And it's a really personal, intimate thing. You get a whole bunch of stuff. They've got merch and a whole bunch of goodie bags to give away with your ticket price. But we hope you'll come along and support that, because Muso's Corner and Hissy Fitz Cafe have really really worked hard on this, and there's a lot they've invested in it. So we hope you support it, and we hope this grows and becomes something great.
Now, if people want to find out more information, I'm sure the socials, but you were saying you've also got a website that you'd love people to check out. And I also saw on your socials you've got some new merch.
I do. I haven't had T-shirts in forever. So I've found this guy who's willing to print these basically one-offs if we want it, as whatever we want. But the idea is, if you have a favourite lyric from any of my songs, you can just let me know what that is. We'll slap that on a T-shirt and send you that in the post, or if you're here in Tamworth, we can have it to you within 48 hours. But the website thing, nothing's on there as far as merch yet. It's all just through social media. We're just getting the word out there. But if you want to go to the website and jump on that followers, that mailing list, that would mean the world to us. We have so many gigs coming up this year. Tori and I are taking the Chain Tour on the road, which starts on the 30th of this month at Lefties in Brisbane. We're taking in Queensland, New South Wales and Victoria. There is more gigs in the next 3 months than I've had in the last 3 years, I think.
And that must be a great feeling.
It is. It's exciting. And it's like I said, it's all spurred on by what's happened last year, and it's just great to be busy. It's great for the phone to be ringing again, and we're just happy to be able to call this a job,
Yeah. Well, we're lucky to have you back here in our 2TM studio. You have brought your guitar in with you, Brad. You're going to treat us to a song this morning?
If you like, yes.
I'd love to. Yes, we would love an in-studio performance.
All right. Well, this is a song off my, what year is it? It's 2025, which means it was a September 23 release. The album's called East of Everything, and this is a song called People Get Old. Someone said youth is wasted on the young. I spent every last drop of time that summer in the sun. My daddy had a Timex watch, cigarette in his hand and a mouthful of scotch, spinning me around like he tilt the world on his arm. Houses need paint, winters bring snow, but come on in before your supper gets cold. Collection plates and daddy's billfold, and that's how it goes. You live long enough, and people get old. I sat up right beside him in the cab of the truck, going 30 miles an hour down a side road, talking about the fish we caught. And I'm older now than he was then. If I could go back in time, I would in a second. To his beat up blue jeans and t-shirt with the sleeves cut off. Houses need paint, winters bring snow, kids growing up, sneaking out the window, hitting every small town dirt road. That's how it goes. You live long enough, and people get old. And daddy keeps busy in the afternoon playing cards by himself. And he shouldn't be shoveling that first snow, but you know he won't take the help. Full of pride and love, he don't take too much, but hell, he never did. You still think he's 45, and he still thinks that you're a kid. One day you'll find yourself saying the things he said. You'll be walking down the hallway, turning off every light switch, and you twirl your kids in your arms. Before you know it, won't take too long. They'll be running off, making a life just like you did. Houses need paint, winters bring snow. Nothing says love like a band of gold. Babies grow up and houses get sold, and that's how it goes. Time is a thief, pain is a gift. The past is the past, it is what it is. Every line on your face tells a story somebody knows. It's just how it goes. You live long enough, the people you love, they get old. Yeah, people get old.
Beautiful in-studio performance. Brad Butcher joining us live here on 1287 2TM. We'll take a quick break and we'll be back after this.
When you need construction or building supplies, you need Bearcon Supplies. They have everything you need, including sealants, silicons, adhesives, nails, drills, bolts, screws, saws, and safety gear. Plus all the big brands like Sika, Flextool, and Milwaukee. Get the picture? Get on to Bearcon, your locally owned and operated construction store in Plain Street, Taminda. With free delivery to your site, just Bearcon it. See the guys at Bearcon Supplies, Plain Street, Taminda, or call 6762 4580.
Harvey Norman, your destination for outdoor living, with a huge range of outdoor furniture and barbecues. The latest trends in timber, stone, aluminium, rope and wicker. Lounges or dining, find the perfect solution to complete your alfresco area. A versatile collection for the ultimate in choice. Barbecues from all the big brands: Beefeater, Everdure, Gasmake, Massport and Oklahoma Joe's, including smokers for slow cooking, charcoal grills, plus outdoor kitchens and fully customizable solutions. So much more to explore now at Harvey Norman, your destination for outdoor living.
Viaduct Carpet Court have been turning houses into homes across the region for generations. With a huge selection of carpet, vinyl, laminate, hybrid, timber and much more, they have something to suit everyone. Come in and check out the huge range of rugs in stock at unbeatable prices. Kel and the team will find the perfect style solution for your home. Viaduct Carpet Court, 17 Dampier Street, Tamworth. Your floor covering specialist. Dream it, style it, live it.
With gift cards from Forum 6 Cinemas, you can experience suspense, action, comedy, love. And with a Forum 6 Cinemas gift card, you can see them all. Give a gift of magical entertainment that's perfect for any age. With various gift cards available, all the latest blockbuster movies are the perfect surprise. Get yours now at Forum 6 Cinemas on Peel Street or go to tamworth.forum6.com.au.
1287 Tamworth Zone 2GM 1287 2TM.
And our festival coverage continues here on 2TM, all thanks to McDonald's. Brad Butcher still with us in the studio, along with our special guest co-host, Coral Renee. Now, Coral, you were sitting there watching on as Brad was playing in studio. Do you have any questions for Brad?
Yeah, first of all, I just want to say songwriting was amazing. I love the lyrics and storytelling. Questions for you. I've seen that you've been doing music for a really long time. I went and looked back at when you've released, and that was a long time ago. How long have you been coming to Tamworth for the festival?
This is my 14th year in a row. I haven't missed one. Even through the COVID years, I was lucky to still have some opportunities to perform, but 14 long years. It seems like 14 short years, but I was actually driving into town and noticing how big the trees were, and I literally had this thought just yesterday. Those trees would have been about this high when I first started coming here, and now they're, everything's changed, everything's grown, and everything's different. But because of the COVID years too, everything has had to evolve and sort of regroup in many ways. So it's nice to see the festival this year. There seems to be people everywhere on the street already. I think it's back to its biggest and best. So yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah, this is only my second festival, so
it's
amazing to hear about that. What's your favourite thing about the festival, if you can pick something?
Oh no, it's very easy. It's the catch-ups with friends.
Yeah.
So many people that you only see once a year here in town, and obviously the music's great. It's nice to hear and find new artists as well and meet people like yourself who are doing cool things. But I think it's that community that's the best part of it, and you can also meet those people which set up the year ahead as well. It's not just about, hey, look at me, look what I can do with songs or whatever. It's about building that network, building that community, because without that we don't have much to stand on.
Yeah, that's definitely something I've loved here as well. You can walk up and down the street and meet so many people.
Friendly people everywhere. Yeah.
One more question. Going on The Voice, what was the reason? Was it something you'd always dreamed of, going on a TV show like that, or was it a surprise for you?
It was a surprise because my wife and kids signed me up for it,
Oh.
It wasn't my idea.
Oh, wow. Wow, I didn't know that.
I will be honest, and there's a reason for it. In 2008, I applied and went on, what's it called? Australian Idol.
Yep.
Back then. And on that year, I've since learnt, Casey Barnes was there, Adam Eckersley was there, and James Johnston was on the same, we were all in the same year.
Right.
Now, those guys went a bit further than I did that year, I'll admit. I got a trip to Sydney out of it, but they got their mugs on tally. But I saw Behind the Veil back then. I kind of saw how they were putting characters in place, and it made me think differently about the shows, so I kind of swore I wouldn't do it again. And now, all these years later, having done what we've just done, I'm so grateful that they did sign me up for it. It's been such a positive experience, and it's spurred on this year. Like I said, the phone's ringing again, so I'm really grateful for that. We got to work with some amazing artists, you know, those coaches, but Leanne Rhymes was our coach, and she is the most genuine and real and caring, nurturing person I think I've ever met. I can see that her time in music, which is a long time now, even though I think she's my age, maybe a year older, and being in the industry since she was a young girl, since she was a teenager, that's had an effect on her, I can tell. So she's very caring with people, with young artists, and has everyone's best interests at heart. So I was really grateful and lucky that I got on her team, and her song choices and whatever advice she gave was perfect, was on point. There was a great group of people around us, so yeah, a really great experience. I would actually encourage anyone out there who's sitting on the fence going, "Oh my God, on one of them shows, they're going to ruin my career." I'm going to swear, bullshit. Sorry if that's wrong to do on air. In this day and age, you need to use every opportunity you can, because it's hard enough working in the music industry any day of the week. So it's a great leg up, and I would say go and do it.
Yeah, it's great to see after you've taken that opportunity, your career just boosting up, even with Tori and the tour this year. It's great to see that for you. You know what? And that's the best thing that's happened. Tori's great, and we work well together. We're a great team. So I'm excited for this tour. I'm excited for the future. I'm excited to be in music, and that's, after what we've all just been through the last few years, I'm pretty lucky to have that feeling back.
Yeah, and if, again, people want to find out more details about that tour or just follow yourself, Brad, the website again?
Yeah, just bradbutcher.com. I urge you, jump on there. You can get tickets to any show that we've got right now, right through till end of April. There's tickets available right now. And like I said, we're doing Queensland, New South Wales and Victoria. We kick off in Brisbane on the 30th of this month. There's also all the links to the Tamworth Festival shows that are still to come in the next few days. And also, if you join the mailing list, it means the world. So we can keep in touch and you can find out what's coming in the future.
Awesome. Well, look forward to seeing your shows while you're here in Tamworth. Brad Butcher, thanks for popping in. Always good to catch up, and look forward to chatting again real soon.
My pleasure. Good on you. Thank you.
And to my special guest co-host, Cora Renee, thank you for joining me for the last hour of The Breakfast Show this Monday, and look forward to seeing yourself and all of our finalists performing on stage in the 2TM Discovered Quest. Are you excited?
Yes, I'm so excited, and thank you so much for having me. This is like an amazing opportunity. Definitely highlight of my festival so far.
Oh, wonderful. Well, good to hear that. And our festival coverage continues after the 10 o'clock news, sport and weather update, which is on the way real soon. John Wolfe will be taking over and continuing our coverage right across the day with all your favourite Australian country music singer-songwriters and performers stopping by and saying g'day to us here at 2TM. All thanks to McDonald's.